you know, a mother and she has 3 kids and she's done a lot of wonderful things too. You know, you can overcome that. And I came from a place where I wasn't privileged or...
I think I know why Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds stepped out for the first time since all the drama to the Saturday Night Live 50th anniversary. At the end of the day, this is all for PR.
I think I'm just brunette because of the books.
And everyone knows blondes are nicer anyway.
Okay.
Is Ryan Reynolds...
Oh!
Like he's
Canadian.
Look, you punch a couple hundred orphans and suddenly you're mean. This is what I don't understand.
The fall of Blake is super important because it represents our collective awakening, specifically to celebrities that we should not be idolizing, and they hate that.
So do you feel free now to try everything? I mean, what is the next 5 years of... Well, in terms of trying, I mean, do you...
Did a film with an absolute idiot of a co-star, and this human being was being so insecure and angry because this person couldn't get the scenes out, and I think I was so vulnerable and comfortable.
Buck has a matching pet monkey with coordinating outfits, and I was like, I would love to be part of the show, but I can't act with a monkey. And then I got a few of them.
You got a few of them.
Come on, it was a joke.
She sort of like pretends to play with her. So like in the beginning, our oldest is like loving on her and she's like very maternal. And then our middle daughter is just like, just keeps away from her. But I was like just tracking him down, and then I finally got to read the script, and the script was a thriller. So that was a little confusing to me because he's like such a funny director.
Yeah.
And so
Blake Lively, once perched atop the glittering heights of Hollywood royalty, a figure synonymous with effortless grace and enviable success. Now the crown appears to be slipping, the scepter faltering in her grasp. Whispers of a meticulously crafted facade are escalating into a deafening roar of accusations, suggesting a spectacular unraveling. And in a stunning twist, it's not just Blake facing the tempest. Her seemingly untouchable husband, Ryan Reynolds, the king of charm and wit, is reportedly being dragged into the maelstrom, experiencing public humiliation by proxy, all stemming from her alleged actions. Is this the precipice of a full-blown Hollywood implosion for Blake Lively, a catastrophic downfall that threatens to tarnish even the golden sheen of Ryan Reynolds? The fairy tale narrative is decisively over. Prepare for the unfolding drama of a potential celebrity meltdown of epic proportions.
But I was like just tracking him down, and then I finally got to read the script, and the script was a thriller. So that was a little confusing to me because he's like such a funny director.
Yeah.
And so I said, you know, what is this? Because the script is definitely like a twisting, turning, intense thriller. Is it a comedy or a thriller? And he said, yes. So then every day on set, I was like, is today a comedy or is it a thriller?
It's a good mix
and
of
it's
both.
like, yeah, it's like really kind of over the top and campy and trashy and fun and like, you know, kind of like my outfit, I guess.
For years, the names Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds conjured an image of idyllic celebrity, a power couple navigating fame with seemingly effortless charm and unwavering unity. Their brand was built on perfection, red carpet triumphs, endearing family moments, and a carefully curated narrative of Hollywood bliss. However, beneath this shimmering veneer of public adoration, the foundation was apparently less solid than it appeared. Now, the carefully constructed edifice is showing significant strain, with hairline cracks morphing into deep fissures. The whispers that once circulated in hushed tones amongst industry insiders, tales of demanding behavior, on-set friction, and a controlling nature, have surged into the mainstream, amplified by explosive allegations. Blake Lively, once seemingly impervious to criticism, is now facing a torrent of negativity, the pressure mounting with each new revelation, reportedly pushing her closer to the brink of a very public and very messy meltdown. The picture-perfect image is not just blurring, it's shattering into fragments, revealing a potential storm of personal and professional chaos beneath.
Even before It Ends With Us, Baldoni wasn't afraid to interject elements of his religion on the set. He did talk about his religion a lot, says a source, on 5 Feet Apart. This had shades of Scientology, but with less of the prominence and people hovering at the times. I think that's being mean. Nothing I've done makes it anywhere near the criminal accusations and things that Scientology does, so.
Well, I actually knew of the film before I knew of Colleen's book, which is, I know, a unique entry point, but I think because I just have 1,000 children, I, have missed all of pop culture, and her significant impact in the world of of books. I mean, so many of her books are on the New York Times bestseller. I mean, it's crazy.
While the spotlight of accusation shines intensely on Blake Lively, the radiating heat is scorching Ryan Reynolds as well. The provocative title declares his humiliation in court, and while the legal specifics might be dramatized, the underlying message resonates powerfully. Ryan's carefully cultivated public persona is being significantly tarnished by association with his wife's unfolding scandal. Envision the relentless headlines, the biting social media commentary, the pervasive public scrutiny, all reflecting not just on Blake, but casting a shadow over Ryan as her partner. This is no longer solely about Blake's alleged misdeeds, it's about the Reynolds brand, a meticulously crafted image of wit, relatability, and universal appeal, now potentially jeopardized by the unfolding drama. Ryan, typically navigating the treacherous waters of Hollywood with effortless grace and humor, is reportedly finding himself in uncharted and deeply uncomfortable territory, experiencing public humiliation, not for his own actions, but as a direct consequence of the controversy swirling around his wife. The Teflon coating, it seems, may not be as impenetrable as once believed.
So I found that incredibly telling. Hidden in a little footnote, her protection that, well, you know, I was told they were lawfully obtained. Yikes. Big yikes.
And being frank, if it were not for women giving me direct feedback in my own personal life and being a man who was willing to at least listen to them, there's no chance that I would be having this conversation. So the message, to answer your question, the message is very simple. As men, we need to embrace.
The catalyst for this reported meltdown and Ryan's subsequent public embarrassment appears to be the alleged Justin Baldoni interview, a purported expose that detonated with the force of a Hollywood megaton bomb. This was not a polite disagreement or a subtle airing of grievances. It was, according to reports, a full frontal assault on Blake Lively's character and professional conduct. Baldoni allegedly painted a damning portrait of a manipulative and power-hungry individual, accusing her of hijacking his creative vision, orchestrating a smear campaign, and even callously exploiting the gravity of the Me Too movement for personal leverage. These are not trivial accusations. They are deeply damaging pronouncements capable of dismantling a carefully constructed reputation in an instant. And for Blake, accustomed to the unwavering adoration of fans and the unquestioning deference of industry professionals, this alleged public denouncement is reportedly the very spark that ignited her spiraling descent. It marks the precise moment the meticulously built house of cards began its dramatic collapse, threatening to engulf not just Blake, but Ryan as well in its destructive path.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm proud of it, but it's also one of those things where it's never exactly what you want it to be. So every single day, what excites me most isn't that I'm saying, oh, we're good, let's sit back.
The set of It Ends With Us, ironically titled given the unfolding drama, reportedly became the epicenter of Blake's alleged unraveling and the origin point for the scandal that now casts a shadow over Ryan. Baldoni's accusations depict a production environment consumed by chaos and control, with Blake allegedly exerting undue influence over every facet of the filmmaking process. Tales of impromptu script revisions to serve her narrative, demands for directorial authority that undermined Baldoni's vision, and the creation of a reportedly toxic atmosphere rife with tension and power struggles have emerged. Imagine the palpable stress permeating the set, the hushed whispers amongst the crew, the growing awareness that something was deeply amiss, all contributing to a pressure cooker environment primed to explode. This alleged on-set turmoil, now dragged into the harsh glare of the public eye, is reportedly fueling the narrative of a star teetering on the edge, losing command not only of her professional life, but potentially her composure as well. And as Blake's alleged conduct on set is dissected and scrutinized, Ryan, inextricably linked to her public image and personal life, inevitably bears the brunt of the negative repercussions and the humiliation of being associated with such a tumultuous situation.
Deliver something for a passionate group of people.
Yes.
As someone who is so deeply passionate myself, I was so excited about that. I would so much rather have that than people who are indifferent.
Blasé.
The escalating legal conflict, reportedly involving sums reaching into the hundreds of millions of dollars, transcends mere financial disputes. It has morphed into a high-stakes battle for reputation, legacy, and potentially financial solvency. Blake's reported initial lawsuit, a staggering $250 million claim, and Baldoni's equally audacious $400 million countersuit are not just legal filings, they are declarations of war in the court of public opinion. This legal Armageddon is unfolding with all the drama and spectacle of a Hollywood blockbuster. Every leaked document, every courtroom development becoming fodder for relentless media coverage and intense public debate. And as Blake reportedly fights tooth and nail to salvage her career and defend her tarnished reputation, Ryan finds himself caught squarely in the crossfire, his own name and carefully crafted image inextricably linked to the unfolding scandal and the pervasive public humiliation inherent in such a messy and high-profile legal confrontation. The stakes are astronomical, and the potential for collateral damage is immense.
And he said, yes. So then every day on set, I was like, is today a comedy or is it me? We had such a responsibility to this audience to deliver something and to have the opportunity to, I have two other daughters, so my oldest is very into the baby, but my middle child, not so much, but.
The accusations leveled against Blake Lively are not appearing in isolation. They are resonating with echoes of past controversies, suggesting a potentially established pattern of alleged diva-like conduct. Suddenly, long-dormant whispers and forgotten rumors are resurfacing, meticulously piecing together a narrative of alleged problematic behavior stretching back years. The resurfaced accounts of her Gossip Girl-era admission of poisoning the cast against a co-star, the widely condemned incident of reportedly body-shaming a journalist on live television, these previously compartmentalized events are now being re-examined through the lens of the current scandal, lending credence to the notion of a sustained history of alleged questionable actions. This cumulative effect, the confluence of past and present allegations, is reportedly exacerbating Blake's spiraling distress and significantly amplifying the public humiliation experienced by Ryan, who is now confronted with not just current accusations, but the daunting prospect of a deeply ingrained and potentially reputation-damaging behavioral pattern attributed to his wife.
I said, what is this? Because the script is definitely like a twisting, turning, intense thriller. Is it a comedy or a thriller? Thriller.
It's a good mix
and
of
it's
both.
it's like really kind of over the top and campy and trashy and.
They crave nutritious food in their soul.
Hollywood, once Blake Lively's personal playground and source of boundless adulation, is reportedly exhibiting a chilling shift in temperature, turning decidedly frigid. The conspicuous silence emanating from former co-stars and industry allies, the palpable distancing from prominent brands and endorsements, the hushed but increasingly audible whispers of a potential industry blacklist, these are all unmistakable indicators of a powerful establishment turning its collective back. This growing sense of isolation, this stark public rejection from the very community that once championed her, is reportedly fueling Blake's descent into a more profound state of distress, intensifying her reported meltdown as the walls of her carefully constructed world seemingly close in. And Ryan, forced to witness his wife's public shunning and the potential implosion of her once stellar career, is reportedly confronting his own deeply personal form of humiliation. The humiliation of being inextricably linked to someone now perceived as a toxic liability, an untouchable figure in the very industry that once embraced them both as golden icons. The controversy surrounding it ends with us, and Blake Lively's alleged behavior extends beyond Hollywood's inner circles, reaching the passionate fan base of the novel's author, Colleen Hoover. Hoover, who initially handpicked Lively for the lead role, has reportedly become conspicuously silent amidst the unfolding scandal. This silence in itself speaks volumes, interpreted by many as a tacit distancing from the embattled actress and the increasingly toxic project. More than just Hoover's silence, however, is the growing fury of her devoted readers. Fans who were initially ecstatic about Lively's casting are now reportedly turning against her with vehement criticism, fueled by the accusations of on-set manipulation and the alleged hijacking of the film's intended message. Social media platforms are ablaze with calls to boycott the movie, expressing outrage at Lively's alleged actions and a sense of betrayal that the adaptation of a beloved story has been, in their their eyes, tarnished by controversy. This fan backlash adds another layer of pressure to Blake Lively's already precarious situation, demonstrating that the reputational damage extends far beyond industry circles and into the crucial realm of public perception and consumer sentiment. Ryan Reynolds, too, indirectly feels the heat of this fan fury, as his association with Blake inevitably links him to the project and the mounting public disapproval surrounding it, further contributing to his reported humiliation. Perhaps one of the most telling and intensely speculated upon aspects of this unfolding drama is the conspicuous silence emanating from Ryan Reynolds himself. The usually witty and ever-present husband, known for his playful social media presence and staunch defense of his wife in the past, has remained notably absent from the public discourse surrounding Blake's scandal. This silence in the typically verbose world of Ryan Reynolds is deafening, fueling rampant speculation about the state of their marriage and Ryan's personal reaction to the allegations against Blake. Is his silence a strategic move orchestrated by crisis PR managers, or does it signify a deeper rift, a growing chasm between the once inseparable couple? Rumors are swirling that the strain of Blake's alleged meltdown and the relentless public scrutiny are taking a significant toll on their relationship. Hollywood insiders are reportedly whispering about marital discord, suggesting that the perfect facade of their union may be cracking under the immense pressure. The public humiliation Ryan is allegedly experiencing is not just professional, it's deeply personal, intertwined with the fate of his marriage and the once unshakable image of domestic bliss he and Blake so carefully cultivated. The silence from Ryan Reynolds is not just absence, it's a loaded vacuum, drawing in intense speculation and raising profound questions about the future of one of Hollywood's most scrutinized and seemingly solid marriages. Blake Lively's meticulously crafted Hollywood fairy tale has reportedly not just fractured but spectacularly imploded, replaced by a maelstrom of accusations, high-stakes legal battles, and a rapidly accelerating personal and professional meltdown. And amidst this dramatic unraveling, Ryan Reynolds, once the epitome of Hollywood charm and success, is reportedly finding himself deeply and publicly humiliated by association, his own hard-earned reputation threatened by the swirling vortex of his wife's alleged scandal. Has Blake's reported meltdown reached its zenith, or is there further to fall? Will Ryan's once pristine image ever fully recover from this reputational battering? Is this the definitive end of their reign as Hollywood royalty, a tragic final act in a saga that once promised unending glamour and success? The drama continues to unfold with breathtaking speed, and the ultimate consequences for both Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds remain shoe on neon. Subscribe now for continuous updates as this captivating and potentially devastating Hollywood saga races towards its uncertain conclusion.